All right, Montreal pit bull ban. Hi, Bill. I think your special Let It Go did a lot to educate people about what sweet and loving pets pit bulls can be. I don't have a pit bull myself, but I do not believe in breed-specific legislation or banning certain breeds of dog just because they're more likely to be owned by assholes who will train them to be violent. I live in Ontario where pit bulls are already banned. When Mark Burr, Buehrle, how the fuck do you say that? Burr, was in the Toronto Blue Jays. You mean on the Toronto Blue Jays? He chose to live alone in Toronto away from his family rather than give up their pit bull. Recently, Montreal Council voted in favor of a bill to ban new pit bulls and other dangerous breeds, as well as impose strict regulations on pit bulls already living in the city, including muzzling. Oh, putting a muzzle on them. From what I read, the bill seems to be a panic reaction to the death of a woman who died following a dog attack. Here is the article if you want to read it. I would love for you to speak out against this super lame bylaw and continue to use your fame as a platform to educate people about it. Dude, I don't do that. I'm not going to be that person. Hey, I have a podcast. Now you should listen to me about social issues. Perceived as dangerous. Your bit about adopting Cleo is seriously one of my favorite things in life. Oh, thank you. I wish everyone could hear it. Thank you so much. Bill, go fuck yourself. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the fuck happened up there, but like I don't think pit bulls are bad dogs. I will tell you, my dog's a fucking psycho and would try to kill you if you came into the house, would attack you because it's possessive, it's envious, jealous, whatever the fuck it is. And my dog is dangerous. And and if I'm standing there, I can't be like, Cleo, these people are fucking cool. But I think what it is with my dog, with its personality and the information that I did not have access to, and I don't have like this dog, like really, like if this dog, when this dog's with my fucking trainer, like, and it stays with him, people come and go, complete strangers come into his house, and the dog doesn't flip out. But with me, it does. I let it up on the bed. I fucking snuggle with the thing and shit. It thinks it's on the same level as me. For whatever reason, it feels like it has to run shit. And I just, after a while, because I'm so fucking busy, I just had to like sort of adjust my life around the dog, which is not another thing you're not supposed to do. But, I could walk it down the street. It doesn't go after people. But if someone just walks up to me out of nowhere and starts talking to me, it starts barking. It doesn't growl or show its teeth, but it definitely considers it like a threat. So, but this is the thing. What I've noticed since having this dog is that there are a bunch of dogs that do that of all breeds when I walk down the street. And what I see rather than the dog is I see the owner. And I am not... I made a lot of mistakes with my dog. And whenever my dog passes and I go to get another one, I don't know if I can do it, dude. I don't know if I can not have the dog be up on the fucking bed. I have to be disciplined enough to do it. I actually, when I was in Vancouver one time or Seattle or something, this woman told me, like, she doesn't let her dogs walk on the rug. I come home, she goes, I don't even look at them until I set everything down. They're waiting for her and waiting for her. My dog just gets to do whatever the fuck it wants. And I think that can be, a dangerous thing, the bigger your dog is. So I what I would actually say is rather than have a pit bull ban, what I would say is if you're going to get a dangerous breed, and a pit bull is a dangerous breed, and all that means, I'm not saying the dog is inherently dangerous. I'm just saying that if your dog goes to bite somebody, like anybody's dog can, the level of damage that a pit bull can do versus if you get bit by a chihuahua, you have to understand, you have to respect what you have. So what I would say, rather than have a pit bull ban, I would say, what if people, before you're able to have a pit bull, you have to take an intensive course and become a fully educated, great dog owner, which is what I wish was available to me before I got my dog. because I had to learn all these lessons the hard way, and, trying to undo all of this shit that the dog learned as I'm leaving every other weekend and I'm in a writer's room all day. It was, like owning a dog is a tremendous amount of responsibility. So that alone, forget about all the fucking horrible people, human beings that are out there that do horrible fucking things to animals. I'm hypocritical because I eat chickens and cows and pigs and shit. And, they don't exactly treat them, they always say, oh, it's free range, it's organic and all that shit. And then you watch the documentary and they're cutting their beaks off and feeding them cows and shit, and it's fucking horrific. But these people who fight dogs and these people who I honestly think there was some case in New York where this guy he was in an argument with his girlfriend. He snatched the girl's dog out and fucking spiked it on the ground and killed it. And the woman's daughter was in the other room. And this motherfucker only got 60 days. It's just I just kind of feel like somebody big enough should have grabbed him and spiked him down on a kitchen floor, and then he'd have to fucking deal with the ramifications of that, rather than my tax dollars paying for $60 worth of free fucking meals for this guy to be in some fucking halfway house. The level of fucking anger issue that guy has, that is I don't know, but that's really a shame, and that's what they're doing up there. Is they're trying to protect people, and they're not going to throw any money at it. So they're just going to say, all right, no more of these dogs, no more of these dogs. That's what they're doing. So, but I got to be honest with you, getting mauled to death by a fucking pit bull. I mean, do you want to go out like that? I mean, that's pretty fucking horrific. And then also horrific is them then killing every other pit bull out there. So that would be my suggestion, is that, and if you are considering getting any dog, I'm sure that there's things that you could go out, that's the number one fucking thing that I wish I did, because I absolutely fucking love animals. I love dogs. I fucking love them. And everything that I do, is probably wrong, because the dog feels like it's on the same level as me and it has to run shit. And that's why people come through the door and it flips the fuck out. And I have to put I just know how the dog is. What I did, I just adjusted to it. I'm just like, all right, I know I'm having people over, so I just take the dog downstairs and I just keep it in the room downstairs. Nobody even sees the fucking thing. That's the way I had to operate with my dog. And I can tell you that that's one way to do it, but it's not the way to do it, because there's that constant anxiety of thinking, oh, what if it ever got out? What the fuck happened? Oh my God, blah, blah, blah. And I have to live with the guilt of someone else getting hurt, and then I'd get the shit suit out of me. I mean, it's a really serious fucking thing when you get a German Shepherd, if you get a Pit Bull, if you get a Doberman Pinscher, if you get a fucking Golden Retriever. I mean, those dogs can fucking do damage. And the fact that you can just go, oh my God, it's cute, and just take the fucking thing home. Forget about if you found it by the LA River and you have no idea what the other people did to it. I mean, I know my dog got abused. I picked up my hockey stick when I first got it, and I was stick handling in the living room, as you do, right? And the dog immediately ran to the other side of the room, and I was like, oh my God, somebody was hitting this thing with some sort of a stick. So what I did was I just laid the hockey stick down in the middle of the room. I went all the way on the opposite side of the room, and I'd call the dog over, and the dog would come over and go all the way around the stick, and then come over, lick me on my face, and I go, all right, go back to your bed, and it would go back to its bed, and each time it'd sniff the stick a little bit more, and I just baby stepped it to the point where by the end of it, I could, stick handle in my garage, with the tennis ball and shit, and it didn't give a shit. But I wish I did that on other areas, but I never. Once you see a dog going after somebody, you never quite trust it again, and then you have that fear, and then they sense the fear, and they process that is the fear is the person at the door, and it's a fucking, I've learned so much by fucking up. So my next dog, I will not make those mistakes, but I don't think that it is a problem with the breed. I think it's the size of the dog and the mistakes that I fucking made, My dog right now is sitting just to the left of my computer. She's staring intensely at me. She's been fed, she's been out, and everything like that. And all that says is she wants to be let up on the couch. And you know what? I can't do it. I'm going to turn it around. I'm too weak. I can't resist. You're too fucking adorable. Why is your head shaped like a fucking muscular light bulb? You ever notice that, you little bear face? Huh? Why can't you be like this with company? Why can't you see that I'm relaxed around them and then you're relaxed? Why do you treat everybody like they're a fucking axe murderer?